Alright, people! It's time for us to get started. I did a little bit of grinding, as you can see. 21, 21, 17, and 19. Are we actually ready to do shit? Well. We're gonna find out. Hello, little lady. Please, dear goddess, release the king from his misery, our poor gentle king. If miracles can really happen, then please let King Pavin meet with Queen Zasha one more time. Just one more time. I've tried so hard, but there's nothing I can do to help him. Please, goddess, I beg of thee. Nope. That's not what I wanted. No! I said no! Whatever. We're good on levels. I need to... Or, levels. Health. I need to delegate. Blech. Hell yeah, we're making our way towards the underpants dance. Alright, funky fab. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna throw the rest in there. Literally, the moment he said see you shortly, I was just like, well, we're gonna go ahead and start. We are giving him... Yeah. Perfect. And then Jessica. Yes. Jessica, more like Yasica. Am I right? Nah, you didn't. Literally all I did was get in. That's all. Oh, you missed us talking to Emma, but we'll talk to Emma again later. Genghis with his Grim Reaper scythe on his back. He's just ready to rip and tear, rip and tear! Oh, whoops. I need to actually update this. So sorry, chat's about to disappear. Oh, that was a little early. There, it's gone. Perfect. Need to update that. Alright. The last queen was a beautiful and intelligent woman. The people of Escampia were genuinely sad to see her go. It's not just because of the king's order. And also, this happened last night after the stream, so I'm gonna do it now. If someone I love died, I'd want to die too. Otherwise, how would I get to see them again? Panda resubbed last night, and she did not get the notification, or she did not get the heal, which is the whole reason she did it. So. Well, it didn't give her the heal on SA or Stream Boss, so. Got how beautiful the moon is. Yeah. I'm actually looking for something, lady. I still have it, right? Yeah. I thought it was at night I give this. Is it you? Have I heard of a jester called Dolmagus? No, of course you haven't. This is a depressing town. Oh, I forgot. Hello, lady. Oh, can't you sleep? Then why don't you make yourself comfortable? I'll tell you an old folktale. Since long, long ago, a mysterious being has lived on the other side of the moon shadow window. If you're lucky enough to meet with him, he'll grant you any wish, but only once. Yes, sirree, Bob. My name's not Bob, it's Jim. Yes, sirree, Jim. My name's not Jim, it's Bob. Fuck you, Bob, Jim. Jim, Bob. Billy, Bob, Jim, Bo. Can you hear it? The desperation. He's calling out for her. I wanted to go play outside. Remind me after this. I need to go check something, and it's a way to. So there's better free antivirus software than Avast. It's just I'm too lazy to uninstall Avast right now, and I really want to because it's obnoxious as fuck. And I actually have a bunch of links to them that I found like 3 weeks ago that I've been meaning to take care of. But I just keep forgetting. Oh my god, the lady turned into a man! How hideous. The king and queen used to sit in the park and yada yada yada. Nobody cares, lady. The fuck? Also, I know for a fact that my computer has a virus. I think it's a clickware virus because, like, randomly, like, if I'm on the internet, like, I'll type something into the bar and then when I go to click, it'll just open up a random tab. Like a random, like, if I Google search something, and I go to, like, click on one of the search results, it'll open up its own search result that I did not click on, but it's completely related to what I searched for. So I've got some kind of clickware, and I'm just way too lazy to get it taken care of. God damn it. Where's the person I need to talk to? Whatever. I just keep forgetting to get it taken care of when I take my computer back to my parents' house. Right? Like, I don't even know how I would have gotten it infected. This computer... Well, I guess I do, because I download things. My guess is it was, to raise, ad revenue. So what I think it's making me do is click on the, like, an ad result. Because, you know, the website owner gets paid if you click a ad link. So basically, that's all it is. It's literally created just to generate money for websites. So it's, as far as I can tell, it's not malicious. It's just obnoxious. So I'm not worried. Oh, absolutely. I am going to get it taken care of. I think one of the things I'm planning on doing at some point is actually wiping out my computer. Like, just, you know... Because all of my gaming and everything is... All my gaming, all of my, YouTube videos, my streaming, all that stuff is all set up on external hard drives. So I could easily just wipe out the regular, you know, C drive, D drive, you know, and just rebuild my PC. Like, everything I have downloaded. I don't think I'd need to do anything that drastic. Like, my computer's, like, not deadly infected. That I can tell, but, like, you know, whatever. We got red mold, but that's mold with a U. A medicinal herb. Oh, he saw a kick His Majesty's favourite meals, but he won't so much as eat a bite. If he keeps on like this, he'll end up just like his poor wife. Dead. Quick story about Ascantha. For the last 3 years, they've been able to do nothing but wear black to mourn the passing of the Queen. Because the King is depressed. How would you feel if you had a king who was super depressed that his wife died, and so for 3 years everybody was supposed to mourn and wear black? That's it. His Majesty's maid, Emma, has been working so hard these past 2 years she hasn't taken a single day's holiday. The King's still spending every day in tears despite her best efforts now. Must be very hard on her. He does nothing but cry at the death of his old wife. Even though he's got a beautiful handmaiden who's willing to wait on him hand and foot, if you know what I mean. Ah. Aha! No. La da 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 da. We need to check this one. I want to break pot, but there is no pot to be broken. So we just continue up our way. Hello, Mr. Nose. The audience chamber is just upstairs, but if you come to see the king, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. The minister deals with visitors nowadays. Rude. It's the most unusual for us to have visitors here. Welcome to Ascantha. Regrettably, you find us in mourning for our late queen, so the king is presently unavailable. I'm afraid I must request that you leave. Okay. I leave upstairs.
Are you feeling all right, Your Majesty? It's me, Emmer, the maid.
It's me, Emmer.
See, you haven't eaten any of the lunch I brought you, Your Majesty. I'll be sure to bring you a favourite for supper.
It's me, Emmer.
Your Majesty, please answer me. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Emerson.
Very well. We'll leave you in peace. Excuse me.
God, I love it. Yankees and all these cutscenes. He's just like, what? It appears to be locked from the inside. He's just like, you what? God blimey.
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday. He was such a benevolent and wise king when the queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But
Emmer.
I need
Emmer.
If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart.
I love how it's a country even though it's like
Don't know what to suggest.
less than a mile big.
Ah, hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascantha?
A scanther.
I'm afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
He comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realize that that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
Really? My name is Emmer. Emmer Demmer Humdinger. And look at that little floundering carp. No, not the sun part. Just Emmer. Emmer Bear. Emmer Bemmer. Emmer Bemmer! Emmer Bemmer Humdanger. Hilter? I think you meant Hitler. Emmer Stalin. I mean, all that pops into my head is Emerson, so... We're just kind of walking around waiting for nighttime to happen. It's my stream, I can do what I want. I can abuse that carp. I slapped that right on the floor. I smacked that till he got sore. And you know what? He liked it. Well, let's ask Mankeys. Mankeys, was that cheating? Exactly. I didn't see a thing. I don't know what she's yelling about. So am I the only lucky person here who gets Monday off of work? You don't have work. So every day is off work for you. Aren't you a lucky duck? It's more referring to Mankeys. Well, I get paid regardless if I have the day or not. Because it's a federal holiday. Yeet. Chopping it with what? My dick. That I do. Though technically half the jobs in the goddamn, United States are a federal government job. If you really think about it. Teachers are federal employees. Postmen are federal employees. Let's see. Doctors are not. Police are federal employees, but they have to work. No, they're state employees. They're government employees. And the courts. I mean, I'll be honest right now, if I had to actually make a living doing menial labor, I would probably have to file for workers' comp. Simply because I have the worst joints in the world and I would die. I would literally die. I worked as a dishwasher for about 12 hours. I didn't make it 12 hours. That was my first real, physical job. Well, the problem is, I did it. I had to leave because I had excruciating back pain. And then I was stuck at a chiropractor's for several months. Right. But I was stuck at a chiropractor's because of the pain and damage. And of course, my mom was still threatening me with, well, as soon as you get better, you're gonna go find a new job. Told my chiropractor that, and he's just like, fine, I'll just hire you. So for the rest of high school, I worked at a doctor's office. I just can't stand long periods of time on my feet. He's a family friend, so... So much so that if I actually have back pain, I can go see him. Regardless if he gets paid from insurance or not, he will see me for free. Like, on my parents' insurance, I could see him 10 times a year. And they'll pay him. Anything after that, he just wouldn't bill us. Oh yeah, no, I know. My strength is intellectual, my body is... shit. In multiple ways. I can't run, I can't jump, I can't squat. But that's because of, my kneecaps blowing out. And the fact that I've got several screws in my legs. Because I had a tibia transplant. That's what they called it. Basically what they did was they cut my tibia, moved it a couple centimeters up, and then screwed it back in. Oh, Mankeys, you haven't heard this story. I told about it in excruciating details. Are you familiar with the phenomena where people under anesthesia aren't fully knocked out? Now, if a zombie apocalypse happened, I would kill myself. I've said that multiple times, and I will stand by that. Yes, this story. Alright, we got a challenge. Taking a picture of a sad man. Oops. Wait. Nah, I want to make this a better photo. Hold on. Hold on. Perfect! I love it. Anyway, yeah. So, I actually experienced that phenomena where, I thought, so I was having a major surgery where they obviously took me straight out because I was having that tibia transplant because of my dislocating kneecaps. So they had to literally saw my tibia completely apart so that they could move it up. And then they had to screw it back into the bone. I remember the entire procedure, and I remember all of the pain. But I couldn't move. I couldn't say anything. I was just experiencing pain upon pain. People say I didn't actually experience it. It's the drugs talking. It's like, no. I had a surgery prior doing the same thing. It did not feel like that. Why did you have to go to heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sasha? It's been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. Oh, it's fine. That happened like 10 years. Oh my god, that happened 10 years ago. Ah. Just one more time, even my dreams, if only I could see you just one more time. I would not call that awesome, personally, but, you know. Oh, look, it's Emmer!
Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite? I must explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offense. You see,
God blimey!
he's been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago.
You had a pipe go into your hand.
If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world if
Oh.
he could see his queen once more. You know, my grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. I'm sure there was one about
Well,
to make any wish come true.
I mean,
No, it's no good though.
let's talk about kneecap dislocations.
I'm sure she
So, look at your kneecaps. Now imagine that your kneecap sitting on the outside of your leg.
I'd like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge. Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true?
That would actually happen to me when I dislocated my knee. I would black out and I'd wake up crumpled on the floor, just feeling it all at one time.
I'm really counting on your help.
Ugh.
My grandmother lives west of Ascanther, in a house. I pray at church every day
Ugh.
the king will be happy again.
Sometimes when I talk about it, I can still feel that pain.
Help me to help him.
Ugh. My grandma lives by a bridge in Ascanther. Ugh, the game making me walk out of the town because it's going to give me a fucking cutscene. Welcome back.
I see.
I see.
Magnificent! What a beautiful maid! Worrying about
Yeah.
the master so I am impressed.
I was talking about, like, look at your kneecaps and then imagine them on the outside of your leg. So the right kneecap going to the right, left kneecap going to the left.
Very well. Now this is in order. I want you to help.
Yeah, popping your shoulder back in sounds incredibly painful.
I beg your pardon? A detour? Well, if you get onto it quickly, it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
Well, popping your knee in, you gotta just you gotta cup the kneecap in your hand, and then because your body will automatically contort and just you'll go into the fetal position. So you've got to push the kneecap back. Yes, you can. Talk to Emotive about that. You gotta push the kneecap back in as you're straightening the leg out at the same time. That's how you pop your kneecap back in if it dislocates. You learned something new today, guys. Also, it's extremely painful, and I want to die. But it's much easier if you do it a different way. What a waste of time. Yes, all the tanks. Yep. You should use the extension now. And where's my granddaughter? I'm getting on a bit now, so you see, so I know all the Asgathan folktales. Let's see. An old story about making wishes come true. That must be the story of that strange hill upstream of here. It's said that if you go there on the night of a full moon and wait quietly all night, a door to another world will open. It's probably just a silly old fairy tale now, so I'm afraid you can't tell whether it's true or not. Okay, lady, we're leaving. Well, I call her emote and it pisses her off, so as long as it's better than emote, I'm sure you're fine. Right, emote? I mean, I'm generally just referred to as Funky. And not DJ Funky Fresh or anything. It's annoying. So this is the grinding spot I used. So if you stand right about here, and then just constantly go like this, and bada bing bada boom, there's the boy I was looking for. You can just easily just keep grinding for these metal fuck boys. Mr. Angelo. Fun news, I'm gonna be on insurance again, starting, Monday. So why'd you name yourself the Mankeys then? Curious. But yeah, as I was trying to say, so if you stand right about here, you can constantly like look back and forth because you're right at the edge of a loading zone of 2 sets of monsters. So you can constantly just keep spawning them back and forth until you get metal slimes. I grinded here for like an hour and grained like 6 levels. So it was a good thing. There's another grinding spot just like that we'll get to, not even today. Urine insurance. What? I am Confucian! Insurance is a very good, revenue source for anything. Thankfully, I am in a very low premium area. I was so happy when I read that. I'm like, oh, thank God, these numbers are killing me. I say what differently than you? I am Confucian! Destroyer of worlds! Insurance. How the fuck else do you say insurance? Your last name is Mankey? Oh, that's cool. That makes sense. Cool last name. The part makes sense too, as in, I am the Mankeys. You know? Ah, boys. I don't fucking know. I just say shit by now. Y'all should be used to it. I'm fucking weird. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I look good doing it, so nobody has complained thus far. Yes. In one mouth, out the other. Come here, you highly valued experience whore! And do not get too far out of my sight, because then you despawn. Now I know what you mean. Rude. You're always confused, Emotive. Why would you use magic on it? You can't use magic on metal slimes. It doesn't affect them! You dummy! Yeah, don't worry about it. Now, if only Mankeys could remember what his Steam name was back in the day. That would be very useful for us. No, of course not. That would be useful. Who the fuck is useful in this world? Not me! I have the least use of the world. Easy, because I have no idea who the fuck Mankeys used to be. Mankeys was from Ninja Boo. That's about all we know. I don't remember The Mankeys, though, on Steam. But you know me quite well. That's why I've been trying to figure out who the fuck you are. Or at least how I knew you. How often we played, you know? I don't remember any of that. Unfortunate. Let's be honest, most names on YouTube are garbage. Or YouTube. Steam. Actually, YouTube too. Most names in general are garbo. Yeah, but that garbo name is probably the name I recognize. Jessica's already using a wizard staff. Not useful for me. No, it's fine. You don't have to now. I was just curious and giving you a hard time because I'm a jerk. Honestly, I can't even see it. All I see is like a purple cactus. I'm excited about my new vision insurance because I'm a nerd like that. Because for $6 a month, I essentially get free frames and free lenses every year. As long as it's under $200. And all the treatments I get on them is basically free for me. Yas! Hell yeah. And not just glasses, sexy glasses. Yeah, because I would let myself wear glasses that are not sexy. I'm weird. Why would you have a blind person emote? Are they identifying themselves or something? Online? Yes, I want the person I'm talking to know I am blind. So I'm going to put the blind emote so they know that I can't see what I'm doing. Why would you settle with 6 at that point? I'd upgrade to like 9, you know, a month. Exactly. Bum, 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 bum. Oh wait, no, we don't want to go this way yet. You guys think I'd be a good voice actor? No, I know. I know a lot of what the blind people do, but I know more about how, like, deaf people communicate with phones and everything. Not for me. I try text-to-speech so that I can text in the car and respond to people. And oh my god, my accent is just horrible. Get a vocal coach. Well, for one, I don't know how you even get into voice acting. 2... there's no way I'd ever be able to do it, so... Not gonna happen. Absolutely, but I don't have the equipment to even begin. 1, 2... A voice coach, like... 3... It wouldn't work. I'm too white. Just do it. True. Maybe in a year or two, once I, you know, have already, you know, moved and I'm not looking towards hemorrhaging all of my money. Like, at the rate I'm going to be saving money, I'm only going to be able to put maybe, like, $500 aside for, a down payment for a condo. I'm about pretty sure that's a little different. But also, Mankeys, I was that person at the pool who would never jump into the water because it was cold. I was always thrown into the water. Yeah, that's all I'll have left at the end of the month. Isn't Wait, Machinima the group? The one that all the YouTubers hated because they were a terrible, company? That Machinima? Oh, this is just a shortcut, that's lame. I don't want a shortcut. I'm here for the adventure! So why would I want to work for a company that most big YouTubers left because they were a terrible company? I grew up exactly where I'm living right now. But I have been on a speedboat on a Great Lake. And that was the last time I ever voluntarily went on a boat.